What's good, y'all? Elite live
Yo,
streams.
yo,
We back
yo.
with another one.
What's the
We got
deal?
that new tech. What's good, J Rock? How you doing? How you feeling? Happy Father's Day.
Oh man, I'm feeling good, man. Just happy to just get on here. We had to add another layer to what we already do. Life is life. Sometimes we can't meet up like we want to meet up, but technology has allowed us to get at y'all like this. So this shit is tight. This shit is gonna be a good one.
New tech. We got that new tech. We adding layers to the Elite Media brand. Obviously, as we continue to grow, this gets easier. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah,
For the
we
most
want
part,
to
yeah.
bust it now. Yeah,
For the most part.
we busting it today with the new tech. And obviously, it's Father's Day, so we wanted to chop it up about Father's Day and just shout out to all the fathers out there.
All of
Salute
y'all.
to every father across America, across the world. We appreciate y'all. We definitely got love for all the fathers. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel to be a father, brother J Rock? How's it feel on
Oh
Father's Day?
man, it's I'll just say it's life changing. It allows you to kind of realize that you gotta take yourself out of the equation. Like it ain't about you no
Mhm.
more. You got somebody else that you're responsible for, and that responsibility it should be something that drives you. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that aren't good dads or good mothers, whichever. But I feel like being a dad is everything that my daughter got going on in life drives me to, want to make sure that she gets all of those things. And whatever I got to do to make sure that happens is what I'm gonna do. And that's how this day should be celebrated. A lot of people that don't show appreciation for it, whether it's the baby mama or your significant other or whatever, they should show appreciation for it. Even if you a stepdaddy, whatever, however you know what I'm saying, get into it. Um, if you taking care of what you're supposed to take care of, I feel like this shit is a celebration for all of us. It'll never be looked at it like that. You know what I mean? I know people look at it like, oh, the fathers, they don't get the love they should get. It don't matter. You don't never, you know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna never stop being a dad. It's like once you
That
locked in
part.
as a dad, the accolades and the oh he's a good dad, man, all that shit don't matter. Like whether you told me or not, I know.
Yep.
Cause look at the little girl and her reaction, or look at your son and his reaction. Look out, it comes more so off of that.
Hmm.
We do this shit for the actual shit. We don't do this shit for nothing on the internet. We don't do this shit for nobody's accolades. Nobody's oh we see you doing it. I don't need nobody to tell me that they see me. I just give
Right.
a fuck about what the little girl got going on and how I can help her keep it going on. And that's it. And that's what being a dad is. So
Yeah,
yeah, man,
man.
it's a joyous day. It's gonna be a joyous day every Father's Day for me.
That part.
For
Every
real.
day is Father's Day. You feel
Every
me?
fucking day is joyous. Every
Exactly.
single
Every
every
day
single day.
you wake up as a father is Father's Day.
It's,
You know what I'm
it's lit for me.
saying? Right. And I think, obviously, like you mentioned, it's a very important day. It's men's mental health awareness month. So
All
it's
of those
good to
things
make
kind of,
sure, yeah, that we all, lock in and show each other the love and appreciation because we all
yeah.
understand how hard it is to be a man and be a father and all those things. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a certain level of weight and responsibility. And I think, like you mentioned, like it's important to celebrate that because it is a celebration. Like
Yeah.
being a
The shit don't
father,
go, hey man, that shit don't go nowhere. Like,
right?
bro, it's never gonna like, bro, for the rest of my life, that is gonna be my daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
man.
feel like everybody should look at it like that. Like, cause that's how my parents looked at it. I feel like that's how your parents looked at it. Your pops look at it like that. Like, nigga, you're gonna be that man's son, bro, until the day that you die or the day that he die.
Right.
No matter how old you get. So you gotta just when you start thinking about it like that, you would look at all of these days, like Mother's Day too, and Father's Day, as a joyous
Mhm.
occasion. Like, man, I've been a fucking dad 6 years.
Word.
With what I mean, with hopefully 60 to go. I hope I live another 60 years, but that's how
Word.
you just gotta You kind of got to look at it like that.
Yeah, and I've definitely been appreciative to watch the process, you being a dad, you know what I'm saying? And like
Oh yeah,
obviously,
that's your fuck nigga.
yeah,
That's your
exactly.
goddaughter, nigga. So
So that's why it's dope, from that perspective, because yeah, like you get to also see your friends going a different layer in their life, a new, chapter.
yeah,
And fatherhood is like a big chapter for a man's journey. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I
it
think
is.
we obviously coming from like our fathers were in our lives, like we had that kind of expectation and understanding that, like you mentioned, like it ain't just about like accolades and what other people have to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, it's a responsibility and it's a privilege. You feel me? Like you do what you gotta do, and you do it because you love your children and you want to provide a life for them. You know what I'm saying? You want to guide them.
No matter how that looks,
Facts,
no
bro.
matter how it looks, bro. That's the
Yeah,
main thing. It ain't
because
about
kids
how it
don't
looks
care,
to nobody.
man.
It ain't about
Kids
how
just
it
want
looks to
their
nobody.
parents. They want you to be in their life. That's all that matters to them. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's not as deep as some people try to make it. I mean,
exactly.
obviously, if you're not in your kid's life, we don't judge over here. Do whatever you got to do. But at the end of the day,
However
like,
you see fit is how I be doing it.
yeah.
If
But at the
however
end of
you
the
get
day,
to it,
like,
it's how you get to it, brother. And I
bro,
can't, whatever. But I just know how it's supposed to look based off of how I was raised. You know what I mean? And that's I'm just trying to get right there and keep it right. I'm already right there, but just keep it right there. Like, man,
yeah,
the most that you can do, as long as you're doing the most that you can do for
hmm
yourself as a father or a mother, but today is Father's Day, so we'll say as a father,
yep,
as long as you're doing as much as you can do for your kid, man, you ain't gotta answer to nobody. Even the baby mama, the wife, whatever, it don't matter. Man, I'm doing what I see fit for my kid.
that part.
And if you want more, that okay, that's fine. But it's still, you know, I still
Yeah,
have a say in that because that is my child, just like it's yours. So,
hmm
that a lot of not to get into the baby mama, baby daddy drama, all that. But a lot of that shit, what I'm saying, builds what it builds, and some people do well with it. Some people, some couples don't, and the co-parenting factor and all of that shit, all of that is cool as long as you doing what you supposed to do for your kid and your brain. You'll be all
hmm
right, man.
yeah, and I think
Because it's a lot of niggas that don't do nothing. Also, a lot of women that don't do nothing.
there's an
So
alternative always, right? There's another side to that, and we've definitely, I've seen it all, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
from
shit, wow, shit is
different
wild.
perspectives, yeah, and it sucks, not only for the people involved, but as well, obviously the children, right? The children are the
Yeah,
most affected, and I think when you have like the new narrative, especially just with like I mentioned, we always talk about this, but there's statistics that shows like the millennial generation, our generation, are one of the first fathers who are the most active in their kids' life. Like it start with us, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I believe that, you know what I'm saying? Because like you could
I think that's a
tell,
good
like
statistic, B. That's
facts,
not a
like
lie. That's not a lie.
there's a lot of people who wanted to change how they grew up, a lot of people who didn't grow up with fathers. They wanted to, break that generational curse by doing their part, when they had kids. And so I think, obviously now, as we've gotten further into kind of the understanding of fatherhood and how important it is for, the development of children and just as family in general, you started to see more men take on that role as they should. You feel me? Where it's
Right,
like, I think back in the day, maybe, the father role, obviously, like you mentioned, like nobody's looking for credit, right? But at the
right.
same time, like it's very empowering to see other
It's a
men,
credible.
yeah,
Yeah,
who
it's
are taking
credible. It's something
pride in
that
being
should be.
fathers. You feel me?
It's
It
something
breaks
that
that
should be.
stereotype
Yeah, you should
and
take
it
credit
and it
for that.
changes the narrative. You feel me? And that's why it's a beautiful thing. Like I mentioned, it's a beautiful thing to see you, all of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Who got kids and they raising their kids up. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
that shit shows a lot of character, in my opinion.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It shows a lot of character to sit and try and to really try to take care of kids, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm not just saying in the setting of if it was if everything was perfect, you know, you'd be with your significant other that you had the kid with, and you know you got the white picket fence, and I'm just here with my kids. But like when it's like not like that, and there's the you have to go through the shit with your baby mama, you got to go through the shit with all of that, and you're still able
Mm-hmm.
to, you know what I mean, provide, take care of your kids if you're allowed to,
Mm-hmm.
in a way that that kind of is conducive, and it kind of, you know, you can feel it, you can tell that it makes an impact on your kid's life. The fact that you're there, that's
Oh
the end
yeah.
all be all. That's the end all be all when you know that you're impacting your kid's life, and that's all it is, in my opinion. Like
Mm-hmm.
not being with the baby mama, so what? Whatever, shit happens. People grow apart, whatever.
Yeah.
But being able to sit down and take care of a kid together, whether y'all like each other or not, that is a I feel like that kind of came with our generation. That's kind of because we kind of
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of got both the best worlds. You know what I mean? We kind of got
Mm-hmm.
we were raised like a certain way, like man, you guys are supposed to stay together forever and yada yada yada. And then we
Yeah.
also were raised where it's like even if y'all don't stay together, nigga, you better take care of your kid. You know what I mean?
Word.
So it's kind
Yes.
of like
Word.
even if y'all not together, you need to make sure that as a man you take care of your child. So that's where we kind of where we come from. We come from that era where it's like you don't get to you can't miss that step. You know what I mean? You don't get to be like I don't even
Let me see.
bro. I don't even know what the word deadbeat means. So like when women be like, oh, he's a deadbeat dad, I don't even know where that came from because all
Mm-hmm.
the all the homies that I got or people that not even associates, if you want to call them homies, you want to call them associates, whatever.
Yeah.
If they got a kid, they taking care of that kid. Anybody
That
that grew up in my era, and if they skipping out on it, we not really fucking with them. You won't see them around us. So
part.
you know, we kind of hold that shit to a standard. Like you gotta take care of your kid, bro. Or you not finna be hanging out with me. Like me and you can't go get a pint of nothing. We can't smoke a blunt. We can't
Mm-hmm.
talk about nothing. If that ain't your premise, like it's kid first, and then you do the rest of the cool shit you want to do. But if your mindset is not on your kid, and you got to get it for your kid, and you know what I mean, yeah, people, yeah, we gonna have blunders, and we ain't gonna, you know, you may not have it all the time. But if your mindset
Nobody's
is your
perfect.
kid, nobody's perfect. And if your mindset is your kid, you you can hang out with me every day because I
Mm-hmm.
got that same shit going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like if that's not your mindset, and you can go, you know what I mean, days and weeks without check. That's I'm not gonna be able to really rock with you.
Yeah, because it's deeper than just about, like you said, like just about you having a kid. It's also about you being a man of your word. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? If you make a commitment to somebody, if you're telling them, hey, like, we're gonna have a kid, like, then that's letting that person know that you're gonna commit to this responsibility. You feel me? Whether you
and
guys are together or not, you know?
that shit's on
Straight
both
up.
ends. It's on
That
both
part,
ends.
bro. Mm-hmm.
So you
Facts.
know, it just becomes like, yeah, you
Okay.
guys may not be together as a couple, but how do you make the fact of losing your relationship with each other? How do you make that as good as you can make it for the kid? And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it comes with, you know, you gotta bite the bullet a lot. You know what I mean? It's a gang of shit that you gonna want to say. It's a gang of feelings that you're gonna have, but none of that shit don't matter because there's a kid here now. You know what I mean? And whatever is gonna help that kid be what they supposed to be, or to give them the chance at being what they're supposed to be. It is your responsibility as a man on Father's Day. I'm telling all of the fathers out there, it is your responsibility as a man, no matter what the backdrop is and what happened in the past. It it's your responsibility to make sure that that kid moves forward positively and that you're there the whole fucking time.
Yeah, man.
However that looks for you. However it
Right.
looks. It may not, you know, it may not look cookie cutter board and everything is perfect. It ain't gonna be. But as you just gotta be there. Just be there, bro. That's half the battle, is just
Right.
being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold up. I got that. I got that article. I found it on my phone. I knew I had it somewhere, but let me pull this up real quick. All right. Boom. So, we always bring in receipts. But
Yes,
this
sir.
is from the female quintet, right? And it says that millennial dads spend three times as much time with their kids compared to previous generations, right? And so it
Right.
says this be an example of how equality benefits everyone. It says dads are spending much more time with their children than previous generations. But why? It could be a point to a number of positive changes, more like women in the workplace, or a shift in sharing family responsibilities between men and women, and a flexible work life balance that benefits families as a whole. Present dads are powerful drivers of their children's success, social skills, and mental health. So, this is a win for everyone. Well done, millennial dads.
And
So,
yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's just like you can't not be there, bro. If you know that that's your kid, bro, just being there. Like I said it, I just said it 2 minutes ago. Just being there is half of the battle.
yeah,
Just half of it. Like
literally.
like don't get me wrong, children be expecting certain shit. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
the fact of you just being there is more of a tool for them because it's like, oh, I know that my dad got my back. I know I don't see him as much as I should, or even with the mom, I don't see her as much as I should, or they're not
Mhm.
together. Kids start realizing shit, but
Right.
within that, making sure that you're there. I'm talking like not just for the main shit. You know what I mean? I feel like a
Mhm.
lot of that shit get lost in the shuffle too. Like not just for the main shit. Like bro, even with me, like I love having my weekends to myself and yada 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 and all of that. That shit is tight. But it's like, man, go pick that little girl up. Or get that little girl
Yeah.
dropped off. Get that little girl dropped off to you or what because she needs it. Those are
Mhm.
she needs to be around her dad. It can't just be
Yeah.
one way. You know what I mean? She gotta see both sides of the shit.
Yeah.
And my thing is the more that you're willing to do that, the easier that shit would be. And I just think that niggas don't be understanding that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, pick it,
Mhm.
pick your kid up, man. And maybe your baby mama wouldn't be so mad. She gonna be mad regardless. That's just where we're at in life. Like women
Yeah.
be hot about all kind of shit. They live a different life than us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like to alleviate, that stress on her for that weekend or whatever day or whatever, just go get the little girl, go get the little boy. Fuck it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That part.
Because women gonna take shit higher than it really is. You know what I mean? They dub shit. They're gonna put 20 on 10 every time. So it's gonna become like you don't even come pick up your son at all. You don't come get your daughter ever. But it's like
Right.
ever? And you'll be like, nah, I just came and got her last weekend. Oh, that's the one weekend out of you know what I mean? They start so don't even let it get to that. Just and also keep your
Mhm.
receipts for the people that ain't together and y'all co-parents and keep those receipts too. For when you do go, it sucks that it gotta be like that, but keep those because you know it gets to oh well you don't get her enough and it's like oh no I had her this day this weekend this day this weekend
Mhm.
if you ain't on no week to week shit you know what I mean like, I see my daughter every week so it doesn't matter to me but women look at it like I want my weekend I want to go fuck off on a weekend I can't go fuck off because I got my daughter and you ain't doing nothing on the weekend for her but it's like yeah I had her the whole week but sometimes you gotta get your baby mama a weekend man
Yeah.
once a month. Once a month, so she could just do what she want to do, bro. And
Yeah.
shit'll go a lot smoother for you. But like just playing it like, oh, cause I'm just living my life. I'm gonna get out, you just even if you ain't doing shit. A nigga like me, I ain't doing shit but jumping on Madden and playing Madden and chilling at the house and barbecuing, getting
Mhm.
high, drinking. But you may not want your kid around right there. You know what I mean? Like, damn, cause I
Word.
don't really want to deal with Zoe right now. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
you may have to curtail that so that you can, so that your baby mama can go do what she want to do. That's how you keep her off. You
Yeah.
keep her out your head, keep her out your ear, and all that shit.
Right.
Because all it takes is one little thing, and now you don't do shit. You ain't, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't take care of your
Mhm.
daughter. You ain't. That's it. I don't know why it goes like that. I don't know how women got to that, but when they can't do what they want to do, you not shit. So beat her to
Mhm.
the punch. Just beat her to the punch, and you'll have a lot. more success within how how fathering goes. And this
Man,
is for the people that when you're co-parenting. I'm not saying when you're together, but that shit kind of goes with the togetherness too. Like, you know
word.
what I mean? All of it. It kind of all coincides. But I'm just saying for the co-parenters out there that are like me, like bro, we be wanting these little, people be wanting. Oh, I want Father's Day to be treated like Mother's Day. Whatever. I don't, because nigga, we don't do half the shit they do. But the things that we can do, we should do. And you shit'll go a lot smoother for you if you just do some shit. Tell it.
Hmm.
Just do something, okay? For
Yeah.
real. That's B, that I'm telling you, B, that's a real statement. Like, just as a father on Father's Day, I'm telling the other fathers out there. I'm not saying that do more and just be OD, but like just look at it like, man, my kid be wanting me.
Hmm.
Whether you with the baby mama or not, like your kid wants you. And I'm at a pivotal age right now. You know what I mean? Pivotal age in my daughter's life. Like, nigga, she's 6. So she's figuring out, like, oh, mommy and daddy ain't together. Why? So
Yeah.
you're gonna get those questions and all of that. You just gotta explain it to her, but you gotta also just put yourself in her life more though. Within that. Once you
Mhm.
explain it to her, like me, mommy and daddy ain't gonna never be together again. But you are as my daughter. This is how I talk to Zoe. No cap. You as my daughter, you're still the most important person to me. And I feel
Mhm.
like her mama talked to her just like that too. So as long as you just keep that kind of flowing and you go grab her whenever, you know what I mean? You'll be all right. But if you just fucking it off and oh man, I ain't seen my daughter, I ain't picked my daughter up in 2 months, nigga. That's not cool.
Yeah.
That's not a
And,
cool thing.
and
Like you
some
just
of the
been hate,
people, it's
you know?
multiple. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all over. You did like there's people
And
like that
my
too,
thing
where
is,
they split. There's a lot of time split. You know.
yeah, my thing is like if you don't got like 2 or 3 or 4 kids, you should never. If you got one kid, bro, maybe two, you should never just be at a point where 2 months then went by and you
Man.
ain't picked your kid up, bro. Now, if you got 4, 5, 6 kids, I understand. Like, yeah, it gets a little tricky, but you gotta understand. Also, you made it like that, bro.
That part.
Nigga, you made 5 or 6 babies. That's on you.
Mm.
So yeah, you ain't gonna be able to. You're one person. You're gonna be able to stretch yourself fully like that. But for the cats that got 1 or 2 kids, bro, a month, a nigga, a month should 2 weeks shouldn't go by if you ain't seen your kids, bro. For
Man.
real,
Yeah, dog. Like you said,
for real,
during those
for real.
middle ages, like
And these are, what I mean, something like a 6-year-old. That's a pivotal. These
it
are
is
pivotal ages right here.
super pivotal. I mean, anything like from that range, like adolescence to at least like middle
12,
school.
yeah, like
Yeah,
12,
middle
6th, 7th
school
grade.
going into that sixth, seventh grade, bro. Because then
You
by
gotta
that
be there.
now it really kind of starts to get a little bit more defined where obviously there's different struggles that kids go through and finding themselves, learning how they grow. And I think as parents you can see as they get to that point right before high school, like it's lock in
Yeah,
just for 2 years, you'll
you
be
gonna be
straight.
all right. You'll be
You know what I
straight.
mean?
You gonna be all right.
Like you can take care of yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? By the time usually kids are around 16, 17,
They
they
get it,
they're taking care of themselves. They like you said, they're starting to get it.
especially in this era. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? In this
Right.
era, they taking care of themselves, nigga. 14, they got 12, 13. They understand what they got to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because of how shit has shaped in this society these days. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot of moms and dads that are,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, that stayed together.
Right.
So there's a lot of co-parenting going on, but within the co-parenting, you got to understand that the percentages is never gonna be equal. And I think that a lot of women expect it to be equal. They expect like if we're co-parenting it's 50-50. That's cool, but it's like, are you gonna drop this kid off to me? Or am I coming to get the kid? Or
Mhm.
how do we set this up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or does it become
What's the
like
criteria for the
you know what I
50?
mean? So you
Yeah.
can so the percentages is never gonna be 50-50, but it's like that's like an expectation initially when when women think of co-parenting, they think it's gonna be 50-50. But 50-50 week to week looks different than 50-50 over a year. You know what I mean? I look at it 50-50 over a year. That's how I look at it. Like,
Yeah.
how much shit have I done for my kid this year?
Mm-hmm.
Because you won't see it week to week. Because I'm not gonna have her week. I'm only gonna have her a couple of days out the week.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Versus you having her a couple of days out the week. So you won't be able to tell. But over the year, it's like, damn, did he have her 50% of the time?
That
Women don't
part.
want to think about it. Women don't want to think about it like that. You know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
think about it in the moment. Like, oh, well, because, oh, I want to go do this.
Yeah.
But I can't go do this because this nigga doing about, it just becomes that type of shit. And that's why I'm saying, when I say my point, like, don't even let it get to that, bro. Like,
Mm.
just go get her. Just go get your kid. Go get your son. Just go get me. So that
Mhm.
when that weekend do come that she want to do X, Y, Z, she'll think twice. Like, oh, well, he did just have her. So guess it's his weekend. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just
Yeah.
how you gotta look at it.
Right.
That's a
And
part of that's a part of co-parenting. You know what I mean? It's
mhm.
it just is what it is. Like, everything is not built to last. But the one thing that is built to last, bro, is fatherhood, motherhood.
Mhm.
You're
That
gonna
part.
be to the day once you become a parent, you're gonna be a parent to the day you die or to the day your kid die. So that's
Yeah.
what's built to last. So it would behoove you to just, you know what I'm saying? Just be the best fucking parent you could be.
That part.
It would
And
just
especially
behoove
as
you.
a
You know what I
father.
mean? And you don't need no accolades for that shit, man. Like, I get
Mm.
it. There's a day for us. There's a day for fathers. There's a day for mothers. All of that shit is tight.
Yeah,
But
salute.
nigga, tomorrow, what's tomorrow?
Mm.
you still gotta go be a dad tomorrow.
Yeah, and
It
tomorrow
all,
is a promise.
and then
Okay? Remember
also
that.
tomorrow's not promised.
You
So
feel me?
it's like,
Remember that. Like,
you
you
can
only
have
get
all the
one shot
accolades
at
in the
this
world.
thing, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
especially with your kids, time flies for real. Like, and it's very, sometimes crazy to think that Zoe's already 6 years old,
Zoe's fucking
And
6 years
so,
old, B.
yeah. And so it's
You got a
like,
6-year-old goddaughter, nigga. Like, nigga, we literally snapped our fingers. Like, boom. Damn, Jay.
I remember
Damn,
when you
Jay, she
told me
pregnant?
that
Oh,
she
I
was
said,
pregnant,
yeah,
she was
now I'm finna have a
pregnant. When
daughter.
she was
I'm finna
getting
have
her
a daughter,
stomach.
nigga.
Like, I remember that. So,
And then we snapped again, nigga.
time.
She's 6.
Yeah, man. We went through a whole pandemic, all type of
Whole
stuff.
ordeal.
You know what I mean?
Whole
Yeah,
ordeal with this shit.
time flies. And I think that's why when we do talk about that fatherhood, you only
That
have
shit's a
a
real thing.
short, very small amount of time to really have those impactful moments with your children. So don't take it for granted. You feel me?
Exactly.
Don't look at tomorrow we could do it, the next day we could do it. No, do it now. If they say, hey man, like let's just go to the beach right now, just go.
No
Go.
cap, bro. My daughter
You
do all
feel
kind of
me?
shit. My daughter do all kind of shit, bro, that I'm not even interested in. I've been wanting her to be interested in
Mhm.
all kind of other shit. And it's not even that she's not interested. Like, I can sit down and watch a whole football, basketball game with Zoe, and she's
Mhm.
cool with that. But she's also going to be like, well, Dad, I wanted to go do this. I wanted to go do that. She'll let me watch the basketball game, but that's not the end all be all for her. She like, Dad, well, are we gonna go do this stuff? Oh, Dad, I want to go lay on the beach, or Dad, I want to. My gymnastics is doing this, or my tennis is doing this, or I'm
Mhm.
sitting down here with you and doing this. Why you ain't? You know what I mean? And those are things that I'm not interested in, but as time goes on, I'm gonna have to get interested in, because it's like, Zoe's gonna be a tennis player. Zoe's gonna be a swimmer. Zoe's gonna do all the sports that I didn't particularly want to do or was interested in.
Yep.
So now I have to gain an interest because my fucking daughter is doing it. That's how I look at life. If my
That
daughter's
part.
doing it, if my kid's doing it, I'm gonna be interested in it.
That part, man.
You
And
know what I
it's
mean? Prior to that, you would never see me talking about it. You know what I mean? B, you know that, nigga.
yeah.
I never been a big swimmer. Can I swim? Yeah, but nigga, you surf, so you know. If I was
Yeah.
a big into swimming, I'd be surfing with you. But I don't. I don't like the swim part. Like, I can swim. I ain't gonna drown, but I don't. That's not a thing for me.
Right.
I don't like, tennis. I'll watch it when it's a big game.
Hmm.
Gymnastics, I'll watch it when it's the Olympics. But these are things that my daughter is into, so I
Yeah.
have to make it an interest for me.
That part.
And that's what fatherhood is. That's what motherhood is. That's
Mhm.
what we do this shit for.
Yeah, man. It's expands your horizons,
Mhm.
obviously. And the number one goal is to support your
Yes.
children in every venture that they have. And like you
Whatever
said,
that, whatever
their
the fuck they want to do.
interests. You feel me? Obviously, there's a lot of people who want to live vicariously through their children. And, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But at the same
I don't.
time, if there's something that sparks their interest and they genuinely want to do it, support them. You feel me? Go out there and be the number one fan for whatever they
Yeah,
into. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things out here that kids are interested in. You feel me?
definitely.
Like you said, like gymnastics, tennis, like nowadays they even got flag football for girls.
For the
Like girls are
girls.
playing
You know what I
flag
mean?
football now. Like it's
Early though, like
it's a whole
early,
thing.
bro. That
Straight
shit was
up.
not even a thing when we were coming up, bro.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know what I
man,
mean?
it's a whole world, bro. Obviously, we grew up playing sports, and I felt like, and this is something I was talking to the homegirl actually about the other day, was how centralized sports used to be. Meaning, like we went to Dick's Sporting Goods, right? And we were
Yeah.
walking around. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn! I walked past the football section. They had all this stuff,
Crazy shit in
right?
there. I was in there. I
Yeah,
was in
like
there trying to
stuff.
get some
I'm
golf
like,
clubs, cuz. I was in there trying to get some golf clubs the
yeah.
other day, bro. And I walked through that bitch. I was like, God damn, look at all this fucking shit they got for football
Oh,
players, bro.
yeah, man. And it just made me think about back in the day, like you had to go to specialty stores to get stuff for
To get your
special.
tape, to get your
Yeah,
wristbands, to get your
yeah,
everything.
like it wasn't just an all out place. Like it was
They
Big
got this shit,
Five, and that was pretty much it, bro.
bro. They got this shit at one store, like Target. It's like Target for sports,
Facts, bro. And they got
literally.
every sport, any
Every
sport that
fucking
you can
thing,
imagine. Fishing,
everything,
okay, you outdoorsman, you into
everything is in there.
baseball, golf, like you said, like it's
Anything, bro.
endless. And
It's
so
literally.
obviously, yeah, I'm walking around. I'm just like, dang, like this is crazy how much at least youth sports in general and just the accessibility that they have to just better equipment and a lot
Everything
more.
is better, bro.
Yeah, man. And so now, obviously that's what I mentioned. Like now, if your kids are, young enough, they're starting to get into anything that they're interested in. Like there's so many resources out here
Yeah,
for your kids. Like, and
yeah.
that's in any department, not even just saying like, okay, yeah, like your kid's playing sports. Yeah, your kid could be musically gifted, or
They
they could
got
be
that
like
too.
a mathematical
It's
wizard. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
It's a store. It's a store for everything. It's a store for that too. Nigga,
Bro,
the Guitar Center. The Guitar Center was lit when I was younger, bro. But it was not this fucking lit. Like you can
bro,
go in there and get exactly what, bro. Seriously,
man.
for a
from
good
from
price.
from a
For a good
beginner
price.
to a
To
intermediate to the expert,
every
all in
every
one
step,
spot.
every
Yeah,
step, bro.
man. And that's why it's like, when I you hear at least some people try to downplay their role, I always try to remind them is like, nah, bro, like your kids, like regardless, even if they are like the best at what they do, or if they just genuinely enjoy it, they want you to be there to see you doing that.
Your
You feel
shit is
me? Like
heightened. It's
there you
heightened,
go.
bro.
Like
It
they
doesn't.
really,
It heightens.
yeah, like it brings something out of them. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I felt that as a kid. My football games, all my games that I was playing with as a kid, like my parents always came to our games. So it was like, I
Yeah,
bet, like you feel that level of support, obviously. And if you do have the confidence, you go out there and ball out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's obvious now that, we do see a little bit more of the pressures, right? Because people are super, um, hyper fixated on like pro sport
Yeah,
athletes.
the game shit is not the same. It's not the same, bro.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you like this. When I used to hoop, bro, the only reason my dad wasn't coming to my games was because he was too into the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
facts.
nigga, I was one of them ones on the basketball court, bro. My
Mhm.
dad used to just get too into it to the point where it's like I can't be here because I'm liable to trip.
Yeah, I'm on the ref.
I'm on the refs, OD. I'm on anybody in the stands talking crazy. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And it's just like nigga, no cap. My dad had come to my game, bro. Probably like when he did come, he like the game like before. This is like before I got good. Like when I got good, my dad had come like fourth quarter and just stand in the corner. This is
Yeah.
before, but then when I was kind of good, he'd come sit in the stands and all that shit. But Cub was just too into it. Like, man, nah, nigga, I know my son is good at this shit. I'm not finna let y'all fuck him over. I'm not finna, you know what I mean? My dad was on that type of time,
Mhm.
so it just became a different thing for him. Like, man, I can't be at these games, bro. I been and choke the nigga out. because, and he not lying because, bro,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody been in no basketball games lately, football games, anything, but the bro, the fans get to talking crazy. The parents, people
Oh
talking
yeah,
crazy in the
man.
stands, bro. It's
It's a
different.
different. Yeah,
This
it's
is a
different.
different realm than when
Hmm.
we were playing. You know what I mean? Even a little
Right.
bit of shit that the parents would talk, my dad couldn't deal with. So me, you know what I mean? Imagine if Zoe was, let's say Zoe was 12 right now playing basketball, and my dad go to the game. My dad is liable to trip.
Yeah, man. Because people are crazy now. Like I mentioned, I think now, especially just with the inception of NIL, and a lot of these kids can become something real
Yeah,
early on in their athletic
it's taking
journeys.
too serious too early.
Yeah, and I think that's as well though what kind of has like shifted a little bit of what we see of the quality, right?
Yeah,
The quality isn't as, as prevalent as in my opinion like maybe back in the days because you have just a lot of people who hyper fixated on just being like a one sport athlete when
yeah.
back in the day it was genuinely us
Man,
just
we
enjoying
played everything.
sports.
We
So
did
yeah,
everything.
we played everything. Yeah, like when I wasn't on the football field, I was running track. When I wasn't playing track, we was playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of like cross seasons where oh yeah, I'm over
Yeah.
here. Like I'm actually I'm in the school play, so I can't be at practice for a
Yeah,
couple of
bro,
days.
I'm in the school
Like
band. I'm running the band,
rehearse,
bro. Like
yeah, like
we stayed busy, bro. That's the
mhm,
difference.
that part,
Now
man.
these type of kids, they get fixated on one sport, and then in the summer, when that sport or whatever the break is for that sport,
Hmm.
they're training for that sport. So they're not, they're
Right.
not broadening their horizon. They just, oh, I'm a basketball player. It's like,
Hmm.
well, what if that don't, you know what I mean? Do
That
you know how
part,
many two-way athletes that came out of our era?
man.
Everybody that got drafted to whatever is a two-way athlete that came out of our era, bro.
That part,
Ask
bro.
niggas, bro. That's why
Literally.
you will see. That's why I don't know if y'all pay attention, but y'all should. Y'all watch Instagram and y'all be on this shit OD, probably more than us. You see a lot of NFL players. Like, damn, that nigga good
Hmm.
at basketball. He was probably good at basketball before he was good at football,
That part,
because
bro.
he was playing other sports. You know what I mean? He just didn't get set on one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
There's
AI is
that there
a prime example of that. AI was a quarterback and a
before he
safety
was even a basketball player, bro.
before he even picked up a basketball. He said basketball was for soft dudes. That's what AI said. And
Back in
so,
the day, that's what it was. Like niggas that played basketball outright and didn't even try to play
mhm,
football. We looked at them like, oh, them niggas is soft, and that's not a
yeah,
lie.
that's definitely that was definitely the way that it was, stereotypes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. Like it was just a different game, especially football at that time. Like we ain't talking about this new generation where, it's a flag for any little hit. We
Any
talking
little thing.
when dudes used to
I'm
get
talking about.
decapitated on kickoff.
I'm
Like,
talking about, man. Man. You may get hit, bro, to the point where you don't even want to play football no more.
bruh,
That's a lost art. That shit will never happen
man,
again. You hit a
nah,
nigga like that,
bro,
bro.
yeah.
Niggas is getting 2 or 3 game suspensions for just
Mm-hmm.
a crackback. For just a crackback. For killing a nigga on a crackback, you might get 2 games.
And we're talking high level CIF level
I'm talking.
football.
I done
Okay,
seen niggas
like
get crushed,
Warren
like
League,
crushed.
Trinity League. If you know, you know. All right.
I'm talking
Some of
crushed,
the
like
greatest football players to ever play the game have come out of the Moore League and they have come out
yeah,
of the Trinity League. And we
yeah.
both played in each of those leagues. It
We'll
was
get a
extremely
suburban little love too.
competitive. Oh
We'll get a
yeah.
suburban little love too. The suburban get a
Mm-hmm.
little love
Oh
too.
yeah,
But nigga,
man.
I done seen
St.
niggas get
Gabriel League as well. You know
really.
what I mean? Like there was a lot of very competitive high school football in Southern California. That is what it is.
Hey,
Obviously
no
now,
shade.
yeah,
Hey, B,
things
no
have shifted
disrespect.
a little bit, but
No
yeah,
disrespect to the young niggas that's doing it now. Because yes, you
mm-hmm.
guys are more
None.
talented. You guys are
Yeah,
faster. You guys jump higher. All that shit. You guys don't hit harder than us. I'll tell you that.
nah,
We hit hard,
nah.
and we ain't getting penalties for it.
It was a
So
different game,
it
man.
was
It
a
really
different game.
was. Like that's
Yeah,
what
you
people
guys are
don't
a
really
lot better. You
understand.
guys
Like,
are a lot better. I didn't say you
yeah,
guys weren't, but you guys wasn't hitting like we was hitting. I'll tell
nah.
you that. And
Football, just in
that's a
general,
fact.
yeah. Like during that time, it was a gladiator sport. Like if you
You
wasn't
either
really
with
a
it, you
little
either
bit
with it or you
crazy,
wasn't.
yeah. If something wasn't a little wrong with you, you shouldn't have been on that football field because
Yeah,
I done seen a lot of people uh come one day and then they gone
you
the
don't and
next.
you won't see him.
Yeah,
I done
man.
seen niggas come get passed, cuz. I seen niggas come get passed in the summer. Come get passed one day, cuz. Get out there, nigga get hit a couple times. Never seen him again. Turned his pass in. Nigga
Yeah.
back playing basketball. I done seen that shit happen a couple times. I said
Yeah.
shit or back running track or he on the track.
Hmm.
And no disrespect to you, you gotta know what you with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
it.
fine. But it's just like I'm just saying at the time, I just feel like at that time, like the 03s, 04s, 05s, 06, right in there.
Hmm.
Um, not saying before that niggas wasn't tripping because they was.
Oh
But
yeah.
like right there was like the height of it because it was the height of the athlete to me. You got to think what came
Hmm.
out of those years. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? We got a lot of athletes out of those years. So just imagine those athletes that y'all consider the guys running fast as shit around this field and this and this and this and that. It was a nigga trying to kill Cuz on the field
Every play.
every other play.
Every play,
And he
man.
had every right to do it and he wasn't getting no penalty for it. So
Yeah.
he can peel his ears back and really try to kill you.
Mhm. It was
You know
competitive,
what I mean?
man. That's
It
people
was a different kind
understand.
of
Like,
game. That's a different kind
yeah,
of game.
like the competition was so high, and this is pre-social media.
Yeah.
So the hype was real. Like it was really people coming to games, like every game sold out,
Sold the fuck out.
standing room only. You feel me? A lot of very, very high level scouts. You're at
Everybody's
different
there,
seven
bro.
on seven tournaments. It was a whole
Shit was going
scene.
down, bro.
Yeah, and so I feel like just when you had that much going on, and then you also had the generational side where Long Beach Poly, for instance, right? They had generations of
That's
winning
crazy you brought that
championships.
up.
And
Yeah.
it was just facts, like the CIF and having that history behind them. It created an aura around the school. You feel me? That's just what it
Yeah.
was. Like they
It
had that
created an
aura.
aura around the sport in
Mm-hmm.
general, the football in
Facts.
general.
Facts. And so,
In Southern California, football in general, from the times that we were in high school, is built around Long Beach Poly. That's why all these schools are
oh
good
yeah,
now. They were trying to get good enough to beat Long Beach Poly.
yep.
That's it.
They took
That's
the
all it
formula
was.
too, because Poly was one of the first ones who was getting the best athletes in the area who weren't necessarily living on the
In
east side.
that area,
Right? We know that.
They started
Yeah,
that
it
shit.
started with them. And so a lot of these other schools, obviously more of the private schools, they have a booster club that can pay. You feel me? All these kids
Straight.
to come. You feel me?
And
You don't have to worry
if
about
not pay the kid,
tuition, just come play.
if not pay the kid, pay the family. We'll
That
pay your
part.
family for you to come play here.
Get a good education, get a private school education. You're
Hmm.
guaranteed to get into college. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
As
all
long as
those
you do,
classes
yeah.
are college prep.
As long as you
So
do what you're
you're
supposed
in
to
there.
do, you're gonna get
Right.
in somebody's college, bro.
There you go. And not even, goes as far as okay, let's say you are second, third stringer on a championship team. You still gonna get some looks, you know what I
You're gonna get
mean?
a look for sure.
Right.
You're
At
gonna
least
get
a
a. You
few
made the
Division
team. You're gonna
One,
get a
Division
look.
Two offers. You could probably even have to go the JUCO route, but you're gonna be top of the
You gonna get
JUCO
a.
route.
You gonna get a look. Is how it becomes. You know.
Yeah. So now it's like obviously with sports being like that was like the beginning of that. Now it's on steroids where everything is on social media, every tournament, every game, every preseason, where they play in the off season. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Training videos and
So that's what
documentaries.
I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying, B. That's why this shit is different. If you go on today's current landscape of sports in general, everybody has a crack.
Mm-hmm.
Back in our day, we knew who was going. We knew who had the crack.
Yep.
We didn't know, nigga. Back in our day, we knew, nigga. No cap. We were good athletes, but we knew we wasn't good enough to go league.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man.
It would have took a lot more work, but we just knew, when your window was closing.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Now, now from the beginning of you playing football to the end, or basketball or whatever, the shit
Mm-hmm.
is tracked. You have a better look than we got. Somebody
Oh
will
yeah.
take a chance on you just being the second string and you didn't came in and made some big hits and You may get a pick, or you may recover a fumble, or
Mhm.
or you where you supposed to be at. You got a PPU. You got a breakup.
Yeah, and if you got good
There's it.
social media, you
You know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
'Cause
Now
that's
we
where
on
you
social
find
media,
out, you
and
know what
coaches
I
see
mean?
that they like, oh, you
Yeah,
got
if
a
you're
little
looking cool
something
on the
about
social
you.
media, yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. You got a little following. We like that.
You
We'll
never,
bring you on.
you never know. But back when we was playing, it wasn't about that. It was more so you had to like play. You had to
Yeah.
get heard about. You know what I
And
mean?
let's keep it real. It's
Niggas
a
had
lot
to
of
hear
parents
about you.
too. A lot of the parents, they're getting paid by these universities. They're getting
Right.
paid by these, NIL collective groups who want
Yeah.
their kids to go to the school. You feel
So
me?
this
And
shit
they
is
want
just
to, yeah, okay. Hey, look, they
it's
just
just
dropped
different,
off a
dog.
bag. And if you go to Florida State, then
Here's a bigger bag.
exactly. They just gave me this bag right here. And obviously, we saw a little bit with like Reggie Bush and what they did to him over a
But
house
that was
that
but
wasn't
my
even
thing is
had
that
nothing
was
to do with
bullshit.
him.
That was bullshit then.
Yeah, facts. And so obviously they took his Heisman because of that, right? But
You can't stop me from making money.
man,
Bro, don't get me wrong. USC always been USC. But
yeah,
before Leinert and fucking the White and Reggie Bush and Jared, I forget the receiver. Before them
yeah,
niggas really
Jerome
got in there,
J. Hell
them
yeah,
niggas hadn't won shit in a while.
man,
They put
yeah,
together the right
bro,
team.
straight up.
Niggas, them jerseys sold. Y'all owe them niggas
Mhm.
money. That's it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
It is
they
what it
did the
is.
same thing to Terrell Pryor too, just because he got some
Same thing.
tattoos and he signed a few jerseys. They made him seem like he was getting paid, bro.
He's getting paid for this. But then now you turn around 10 years later and now this is a thing. You want to get now we want to pay y'all.
Look, bro, they was finna let Brandon Sorsby come back to NCAA football, and this dude was gambling on games, bro. You can't
Wow.
tell me this shit ain't rigged no more, bro. You can't tell
It's
me it's
it's
not
just
rigged,
built.
bro.
That's what this is what it's built for. It's built to keep the rich rich.
Imagine
That's it.
being a quarterback and saying, I'm gonna bet on my team today, and I'm the starting quarterback.
And I get off
What?
though. I'm betting on myself. I'm wrong for betting on myself?
Bro,
What are we doing?
bro. But this where we at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I just be trying to tell people, like, once y'all allowed, I mean, because like I mentioned, NIL is just shell money. It's just
Yeah,
shell money to pay
man, that
players,
ain't no fucking
and
bread over there.
Nick Saban, he feeling some type of way about that. But it's like, Nick, they've been doing this for generations, bro. Don't get mad because
No, he's a part of
doing
he's
it
a
and y'all
fucking
was, yeah,
he's a part
exactly.
of it, nigga.
You
He's
were
a
you
part
were
of it.
a participant, and now you
Like for real.
mad because now the playing field has been evened out, and Alabama isn't a
It's
powerhouse
not
anymore.
Alabama ain't winning the fucking championship every year. You
That
can't
part.
coach them to win it no more because the talent around the other teams have gotten better.
And the
Because
bread,
y'all not the only
the
niggas.
bread,
Because
okay?
other schools
Everybody's
got
got
bread
bread
too.
now. Facts. You
Other
got a
schools
lot of
got bread, bro.
people.
It's
Think
not
about
just
it
you.
like this, right? Like we always talk about Oregon, right? And their connection with Nike, right? And obviously that is the NIL, right? It's not just, oh, we're going to get cool uniforms. No, it's
No.
the fact that you'll have a direct line to a Nike conglomerate,
Yeah.
which can get you paid not only in college, but once you make that transition to the league and you're trying to get a signature shoe.
So
All
think about
right.
it like this. For in layman's terms, for what B just said. And I love our fan base. I'm not saying that y'all stupid, but just think about it
Yeah,
like this.
you already know.
If you're an Oregon athlete and you're the guy, when you get in the league, you're gonna have a shoe deal immediately. That's basically
Mhm.
what Brandon just said to you. If you go to Oregon, I'm just gonna put this out there for the young niggas. If you go to Oregon and you are that guy, and you out of there in 2 years, let's say you get out in 2 years, and you go to the league, and you that guy, you are gonna get a shoe deal. Now, how
Oh
long
yeah,
that shoe deal lasts, I don't know, but you're gonna get a shoe deal
yeah, man.
because of what that shit is because of what Oregon as a program is attached to. You're gonna get
Mhm.
a deal
Oh yeah, and that's why
straight
it's
up.
like a lot of the parents and everybody's kind of attached to that part now. Is
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I'm trying to get my kid to this certain level, and if I just get him even to the Division 1 college route, even Division
right,
1 college route,
right.
that's a bag now for some
Yeah.
of these kids, right? Like if you got a
If you
five
if you're
star
that
youth,
guy, if you're that guy,
yeah,
yes.
and you got your son or daughter to a certain level, you feel me? It's softball players getting $1 million bags
Yeah.
right now. Okay, let's just keep it real. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a real professional business now. And if you do the right things and as well the genetics line up because that's a key
Yeah.
component here. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't account for that, but a lot of y'all kids they not gonna be big enough to make it.
Yeah.
So you gotta
And
maximize
the
that
only shot,
little
the only
time
shot
that
they gonna
you
get,
have.
the only shot they gonna get is if you went. If you went to the school
That
and you
part.
graduated from there, they can go.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's gonna be on them
Oh yeah. You
to
got to
get it going.
fight for that because
If they not just just if they not just genetically gifted,
there you
they're
go.
gonna have to fight. But they gonna be able to go at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I
And
think there's like a lot of parents
that's
who
part of it.
obviously want to push their kids more so now into trying to get those NIL deals early on so that they can cash out in their college years because, like we mentioned, it's not guaranteed that a lot
It's
of
not.
a lot of these kids will make it to the professional levels because it's a very very small percentage who actually everything lines up for you to get there.
Yeah,
It's
because
a lot of politics
even the ones that are the guys, you still got to
involved.
think about injury. You may get injured before you. That's why they leaving so early. You may get injured.
Trust me,
So
man. There's
so
a lot of
so you
dudes that
kind of
we
wait.
know
You
personally
wasting
who
your
who
years. You wasting your
definitely
years
could
in
have went
college.
league and didn't go league.
Who?
We know a lot of dudes, like a lot
Oh,
of
no,
dudes that we
a
know
ton of them,
personally, like who.
ton of them.
And if y'all saw them, you would be like,
And
"This
they,
dude
yeah,
looks like he could have been an NFL player just off stature alone."
if he
And
doesn't
they
get hurt,
didn't get to that level. You feel
if he
me?
doesn't get
So
hurt, ain't no telling where
yeah,
they are. You know what I mean?
exactly.
But
So you got to think where now there's a huge level now where it's not only, like I said, it's not just the business, it's as well the parents who are putting their kids in these year round sport facilities. They're always focused on one
and
thing.
you wonder why they be hurt.
And listen,
And
you always,
that's
and
my
the
thing, B.
literacy part too. That's where I come in too. Is like the literacy part has to be a part of their development too. Is
Yeah,
like high level athletes aren't dumb, and I don't know why
no,
people don't understand that part. Is like to do things at such a high level in such a rapid pace. You have to have a certain level of intelligence, not
yeah,
just physical gifts. You feel
yeah,
me? Some
yeah.
some of the greatest players of all time
Are the
were
smartest players.
actually brilliant
Are the
human beings.
smartest players. They're
Kobe
smart.
spoke like 3, 4 different languages, bro. All right. He wasn't just like, oh, Kobe, he could just put a basketball in the basket. Like, no, bro.
Nah.
He took extensive time with not only just being a basketball player, but working on his footwork, taking ballet classes, playing soccer.
Niggas like Kobe
Like,
B is a genius. That nigga's a genius.
bro.
We just know Kobe for playing basketball.
Yeah,
Or people.
man.
I mean not us, but people know Kobe for being one of the best basketball players. Niggas don't know that he really was a genius, bro. If
Literally.
Kobe wasn't playing basketball, he would have been doing something else. OD.
OD. He could have
Whatever
easily
and then
been
whatever that
like,
was, he would have been OD at it. Like he would have
facts,
been over
like
the top at it.
whatever film, business, like whatever, he would have
Whatever. He
been
would have been
great.
OD at it.
And that's why it's like I think sometimes people underestimate that for their kids' sake. Is like, don't just have your kid just focusing on just the athletics part. No, make sure that they're exploring the other side of their brain, right? Which is getting them into arts or getting them into mathematics and any type of sciences,
And
which is
this is what I was
stimulate.
gonna say, B.
You
This
feel
was
me?
I was
Both sides of that brain. You know what I mean?
this is what I was gonna say with that. I'm glad you're going into that. That's perfect.
Mhm.
The thing about it is, um, kids under like a certain age, maybe 12 and under, bro, they're fucking sponges, bro.
Yeah, man.
Um, so to just sponge your kid off on one thing would be stupid. So that's where this NIL shit and all this, we're trying to get to the money. We're trying to get to the bag. It's like, no, let's not do that. Let's let your kid be a kid too. Let your kid tell you the other. Let your kid tell you the other shit that they like that don't have nothing to do with sports. You know what I mean? Like, let's not go. Let's not go with just purely sports. We know that already. We clearly know that. That that's fine. Oh, you like football, okay. But playing football year round, like nah, let's get it, or playing basketball year round. Let's get something else that you like and let's attack that as well. Give you a break, you know what I mean, from just solely sports. Is where I'm at. And it's just like I don't think a lot of parents see it like that. I think a lot of parents just be like, no, he's a football player, he's a basketball player. This is what we're banking on. And I come from an era where you don't put all your eggs in one basket ever for yourself or for your kid. So I don't know. This shit is wild to see though. Shit is definitely wild to see, man. I just wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. I'm gonna let my kid, do other things. You kid, you need a break.
Yeah, and that's
Give
why it's
him a
like,
break.
yeah,
Give him a break. Give him a break, bro. We can't do this shit year round, man.
there's a lot of things that you can do, but I definitely agree. It's like, when one season's over, obviously,
Let's not
depending on
keep.
the
Let's
sport,
not
right?
when football season is over. Let's not keep playing football
Yeah,
immediately,
man. Let's
right
work
away.
other muscles. Let's
Let's
work other
see
things that we got
something else.
going on, social groups. You feel me? There was a lot of
Art,
things that,
art. Go draw
yeah.
something, man. Go.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
man.
Shit. There's other things.
Oh
You
yeah.
know. There's other
There's
ways to get there. Get to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put everything in. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how parents even think like that. Like we just gonna bank everything on one thing.
I,
Because I know I'm not saying that I know completely because I wasn't even at that spot sports wise, but I also know kind of in a grand scheme of things what it takes to get to the league, what it
mhm,
takes to be a professional at basketball or football
right
or
on.
track or soccer or golf. I know what it takes, and it takes a mental capacity that you can't you can't just bank on one thing. You got to be more well rounded than just you know what I mean. Because there's going to be things that come up in sports that take social skills to get through once you become a professional. It ain't just I
Mhm.
play. If you don't have those skills, those social skills, because you're just so focused on sports because that's what your parents have trained you to do. How do you expect to be successful once you become a pro?
That part, man.
It's like it's other avenues that you got to kind of channel your way through and figure out before you just be like, oh, all I do is I just play basketball. All I know how to
Yeah.
do is play basketball. It's like, no, you got to know other things. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of parents that do well at that and, you know, give their kid, like, the other things that they need within life. But my thing is, like, also let the kid be a kid, too.
Hmm.
Going and practicing one sport every fucking day is not letting the kid be a kid. You got to still let the kid be the kid, man.
Hmm.
And I think that that's part of this, this money hungry, get to the bag type of parent that you know that's the what you said earlier, be the living vicariously through your kid shit,
That
like
part, man.
like you living your sports life through your kid is crazy. Like I used to hear that back in the day, like, man, you just trying to, the only reason your son is a better basketball player, but you got to play football because you used to play football and you trying to live it through that. It's like, no, you didn't let your kid be what your kid wanted to be. Your kid
That
want to play
part.
basketball, let them play. I used to
Mhm.
hear we used to hear that back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But now it's
Fact.
like it's very prevalent. Like parents be on that. Like, oh yeah, no, you gonna be a how do you tell somebody what they gonna be? Like, bro, you can't do that. Just let that kid be a kid, man, and figure out what the fuck they gonna do. And
Hmm.
all you gotta do as a parent is support it. Whether
Yeah.
it falls into what you want them to do or not, just support it.
And
As
I'll be
a
trying
as
to
a
tell
parent.
people like intangibles aren't just physical. Like when a lot of these franchises, when they are looking at a prospect, they're not
Mhm.
just looking at how you play on the field. They also look
No,
at who you are as a person, your
who the
stature,
fuck you are as a
community,
person?
yeah,
Yeah.
like your personality, right? Like who you around. You feel me? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you not? All those things are taken into account. A lot of these
Do you go? Do you go
people
to
don't
church? Do you
understand
have
that.
religion? Do
Yeah,
you?
facts,
How
bro.
do you? You know what I mean?
What's your
What do you
lifestyle
like?
like?
What do you
You know
like?
what I
You
mean?
know? Yeah.
Do you ride a motorcycle? Okay,
Simple as
because
that. You know what I
stuff
mean?
like that is very important. Like if you out here riding a motorcycle, we ain't trying to have you end up like Jay Williams, dog.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Think about it like
no.
that. Think about it like this, B. Here go a scenario. I'm from California. I
Mm-hmm.
go to USC. I get drafted by the New England Patriots. Do you think they want to see a nigga riding around on a motorcycle, nigga, in Boston?
Man,
And I just got drafted.
right.
And I'm supposed to be y'all guy. Y'all
And all
drafted
that.
me third. They drafted me third. Do you think they want me on a motorcycle in Boston?
Hmm.
So
That
yeah, they're
part.
gonna take into account the way that you live, the way that you came up, the things that you do. It's not just sports. That's where the parents part comes in. But the parents be so focused on getting you there that they forget that. In this
That part.
era, I think that's a forgotten thing. Like, oh no, your kid gotta have social skills too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gang of other shit your kid gotta have. You can't just be, he's good at basketball. Man, that shit is tight. We know that already. That's why he's a prospect. He's a prospect because
Exactly.
we know that. We know that he's fucking good. What the fuck else does he do?
Yeah. Is he a good
What the
person?
fuck? Yeah.
Right?
What the fuck else does she do?
What's
How
his
does
other
he or she?
intangibles?
How does he or she as a person become better in our franchise for herself, himself, and for our franchise?
Yeah, are they
You gotta.
socialized?
That's how you
Right?
gotta look at it.
Would they
Like,
be good in this environment, right? Because there's a lot of growing up that has to happen, right? Like you're talking
yes,
about, we're talking
a
about
child.
teenagers, we're
You
talking
talking
about
about a
20 year
child.
olds. Yeah. So it's like
You
when
talking
you're
about drafting a child, bro. These days.
so it's you got to grow up real fast, and a lot of I think sometimes the parents, they're only thinking about the financial gains, but the mental hurdles of the pressure that
Yeah.
comes with starting your career, right? And this is universal, right? Like
Yeah.
not just for anybody who like is playing
No,
sports.
this is for Fortune 500 companies and all
Like
of that.
there you go. Like you're starting
People
your
with
career,
bachelors and
your
masters and
first day,
doctorates and all that.
like your first day onboarding, you're getting into the office, all that, you're gonna be nervous
Yes.
because you want to make a good impression. You want to make sure that you stay at this job because this is the start of your career. Maybe it's the dream job for you. A lot of
Yeah.
people realize that, right? It's like, oh, I've been applying at this company for so many years and they
Yeah.
finally hired me. And like today's my first day.
Yeah.
Anybody who has
That's the
gone
thing.
through that, yeah, you have those nerves and those butterflies in your stomach because you want it to go well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's the same, but imagine that times 20 when they're telling you, okay, here's a contract for $15 million.
Yeah, you already pay. Yeah, you already
And
paid.
yeah, and look, you have to make sure to perform because if not, we can cut your ass and you won't get any of this $15 million. You'll actually get 200,000. All right.
So that's
So
look at the gap. Look at the gap.
this
Like
this is
I got a
grown,
chance to make.
this is grown man business. Ain't
Yeah,
that
I
what
got a
Big
chance
Boy
to make
said
15
on
million.
ATL? He said this
And
grown man business.
and he said, "What I tell you?"
Yeah,
He said,
it
"What I
is
tell you?"
grown
You
man
told me that this
business.
is a grown man business. Yes, it
What
is.
I tell you, you wanted to get in here, you wanted to stomp with the big dogs. All right, it's
Here we
grown
are.
man business.
You're
And
here now.
so, yeah, and so I think obviously that's where it really comes in, right? For a lot of these youths, it's like when you reach a certain level, when you get your dream job, when you realize your potential, right? Okay, bam, I just got drafted. Okay, well, that's just the first step, my guy. Just getting in the door, just getting the high, you've been hired.
Yeah,
That's
getting
just
your feet, just
start.
getting your feet wet. You're here now.
Right.
You're here now. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Now you gotta show up. You feel me?
What are
You
you gonna
gotta
do
put up
now?
or shut up. You feel me? You gotta show us if you are him. Okay. And that's when my opinion, that's where not only does it come, for the person, but it's also from your parents, right? What did they instill in you? Did
What
they
was
instill
instilled
in
in you?
you,
Yeah.
yeah, like the hardworking abilities to rise to the occasion under pressure? Or did they
Or do you
baby
go in
you?
there and fuck it off?
Yeah, did they baby you? And so now that you're facing a little adversity, you want to quit now.
Yeah.
Like all those things play out in good parenting, right? And so that's why I always, try to tell people like, okay, you could have a great athlete on the field, but mentally, is he ready to deal with the pressures that come with just life in general. Because, like you said, if you isolate them and just keep them in that bubble of sport, what happens when he gets his heart broken for the first time by some lame ass chick?
And we watched it. I give you a good
And they
example.
crash out. You feel me?
I
We
give
see
you a
it
good
all the
example.
time, bro.
Not to even be on cut like that. He probably never see this anyways. It don't even fucking matter. But a nigga like right now, I think his name is Duran. Jalen Duran
Mm-hmm.
from Detroit was fucking with Angel Reese, right?
Oh yeah.
Right before the playoffs. She get in the playoffs, they break up, right? She
Mm-hmm.
started fucking with the nigga Wendell Carter that plays for Orlando. That's who
Yep.
Jalen Duran is playing against. Jalen Duran, I'm not gonna say his upbringing. I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm just saying he played like an all-star caliber player the whole year. Soon as that shit happened, mind you, this is a kid.
Yeah.
Soon as that shit happened, soon as it happened, his whole shit shifted. He played terrible the whole
Mm,
playoffs. The whole playoffs. If he just plays a half a step better than he played this playoffs, the Knicks don't go where they go
that
because
part.
Detroit would have beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit would have beat everybody they was supposed to beat. So it's something simple as heartbreak, like you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she and then she's in the league too for the
Oh
girls.
yeah.
She in the WNBA. So it's just like it didn't get really publicized like that unless you just was paying attention. But literally, that's why him and Wendell Carter and Jalen Duran was going at each other like that because of that.
Yeah.
So you just took the whole focus that I had going on
Yep.
because of heartbreak and whatever was instilled in you,
Mm-hmm.
which is something that was instilled in me and you. It's like, man, fuck that bitch. And excuse my language, guys, but fuck that bitch. I'm gonna go hoop and go get my money because this is what I got in the league for. I didn't get in the league. I didn't get in the league to have a wife and have a girlfriend. I got in the league to put myself in a spot for my future and myself. So let me go really play basketball. He did not do that. He dwelled on it. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
I promise you that, man, that's crazy. That bitch really left me for this nigga. And then now I gotta go play this nigga.
And you're
Do you know how many
constantly
times
like,
I seen that? How many times I've seen that in high school, bro?
man.
That's some high school shit. So
And
that
look,
kind of
when
lets you
you
know how young these kids are coming into the
mm-hmm.
NBA, coming into the NFL. They don't even know what heartbreak is,
Facts.
and don't even know how to play through that shit.
Yeah,
And
and a lot
I
of
still
them,
gotta play. Like, bro, you still gotta play.
come on, man. Look at Stephon Diggs and his brother.
Come on.
Okay, let's just keep it a buck. Like it's a lot of it's a lot of
Them two
tendernism,
niggas.
a lot
This
of
is two niggas.
tendernism in the league right
Them two niggas is running amok.
tender, tender.
Running amok on some tender shit, but
Okay,
still running amok though. Like,
look, look, man.
well, whatever. I'll get another
Diggs,
bitch. You know what I mean? That's how they look at it.
Stephon, he gotta start cleaning up his act though, because when chicks start putting cases on you and stuff, you gotta start moving different.
But
You
I'm not
feel
gonna even say
me?
that the chick put the case on Cud. Cud
Right.
causes this shit.
Yeah, facts. Like
She
and
didn't
look,
put the case on Cud. All she did is just told.
yep.
Like, yeah, this
And
nigga be on this.
yep, and it was just enough to tarnish his image in a way that could what is it diminish the bag.
Well, B, he's already on the back end. He's
You know
already
what I'm
on the back end of his career, so it don't even matter. He's on the
saying? Hey,
back end of his career.
I
He's
just
gonna get the best.
I just saw Odell get picked up by the
Yeah, no,
Giants.
I hear that.
Okay,
I'm saying money wise,
so
he's on the back end of his career. He's gonna get a veteran's minimum.
yep,
So yeah, Odell may have signed, but Odell ain't getting no big bread like he. But Odell is the type of nigga that he only need a couple million,
right,
2-3 million. He's straight.
yeah, and that's why
That's
I'm
the Bitcoin. That's the Bitcoin nigga. Niggas don't even know how rich Odell is. Odell had them niggas send his bread to Bitcoin when he went to the
facts.
Rams. So, and that's when this shit that was at the height of this shit, and it may have died down now, but Odell is straight. Odell is
Mhm.
just playing right now for the love of football and for the love of the fact that the way he came in, he kind of want to go out that way, like at least
Right,
being some form of dominant, like or not dominant, but like I still could play.
yeah, like I'm
You
a
know what I mean? Because
legitimate
I'm
threat.
legitimate.
You know what I
I was
mean?
legit. I want to be a legit threat when I retire. That's where he's at
Yeah,
right now. And I'm telling you that that's the route that Stephon Diggs is going. But Stephon Diggs may not have figured it out mentally. I think Odell has figured it out mentally.
yeah, and
Because
I think like,
that's another nigga that was young and living wild, playing wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
why
Because
it's a
look
very
at everything.
interesting like
Look at everything that
dichotomy.
came up under him. Everything that came after
Mm-hmm.
him. You got Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
He has figured it out early. They watched they watched the mistakes. Even the mistakes of Tyrann Matthew. He played for
Oh
LSU.
yeah.
Those mistakes, like these niggas, these young niggas, that's one thing the young niggas do. They do pay attention to what came before them.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that when it comes to sports, and it's very evident. You know, you got to Justin Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson played on the same team.
Facts.
That's a couple years after Odell had already left. So like they kind of, they saw the blueprint of, oh nah, you can come out of LSU and really be that nigga. And both of them are really that nigga.
Yep.
You know
Facts.
what I mean? Like they're both top 5 receivers in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we seen what Odell, but they've substantiated it. They've been that for 2 or 3, 4 years. You know what I mean? Odell had a cool little run and he fell off a cliff. But
Yeah.
a knee
I was
injury will
gonna
do
say,
that
yeah,
to
he
you.
got hurt. Yeah, because I mean,
You
he
know what
was
I mean?
balling in the Super Bowl until he got
Yeah,
hurt.
that's what I'm saying.
You
A knee,
know.
no, and that's the second knee injury. That's what I'm saying. A knee
Mm-hmm.
injury will do that to you. Two of them.
Yeah, man.
So it's just like we see, the trajectory of Odell was supposed to be way greater than what we got, but them early years, though, Odell was stupid.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's
he,
why, like,
and I think he had it. He has it mentally. You know what I
hmm
mean? Because if you didn't have it mentally, it's the same with Jack. Like you don't get on this many teams if you don't have it mentally, bro.
right.
Teams wouldn't want to, you know what I mean? Not just purely play, because at that point it's like, okay, well, you didn't been hurt, you didn't tear your ACL up, you're not the same player, but you still got it mentally. You'll be good to bring into the for the team into the locker room. You kind of getting veteran status right now. You understand the game, you understand the things that you're supposed to do. That's having it mentally. Uh, I feel like you gain that as a youngster, as a kid, man. It's based on what your parents instill in you, man.
Yeah, and
It's either instilled
obviously,
in you or it's not.
yeah, and there's a lot on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with these athletes and
Especially when it's a lot on the
entertainers
line.
and all these, people who call themselves celebrities, right? There is a lot on the line, and it's unfortunate because a lot of the parents become homies instead of actually the guiders who are supposed to be helping them, giving them advice, but not controlling their life. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Doing what's necessary for them to be able to see things the right way.
you said
And
the key word, bro. You said the key word. Be guiding,
yeah,
guide.
man.
Somebody like a John Morant. Your dad is your homie.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas are going to drill together right now. Your dad
That
would be
part.
with that shit. My dad, your dad gonna tell you, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking about?
straight up, bro.
You have too much at stake to be doing dumb shit.
I mean, look at Jalen Brunson dad. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
Jalen Brunson dad, was a fringe league NBA player, and he was on
Longevity.
his son ass every single day. He said, if you really want to be great, you want to get out here, we're gonna have to put up 100 shots every day. We're
Here's
gonna
how
have
we
to
do it.
really get it in the mud outdoors. Like, nah, we ain't going to no nice gym. We about to put up shots right here on the concrete, like building toughness and
And gave
principles.
him
You know
the
what I mean?
right characteristics as a kid to get there. Because
Mm-hmm.
Jalen, if you look at Jalen Brunson, bro, people probably think he's a cornball because
Yeah.
he ain't the flashy, he ain't the nigga like, oh yeah, nah, we whooped y'all, yeah, he ain't doing much. That nigga chilling.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way that may just be his personality. But I feel like when it's so much on the line, that's kind of the prototype of how if I had a son and he was finna go to the league, I would want him to be like that. Like, bro,
Yeah.
hey, we did a lot to get here. Just hoop. I gave you all the tools to get through this. Just hoop.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know what I
it.
mean? I feel like once you get to the league in any sport, if you still struggling with how to talk, you still struggling with how to channel your emotions and shit like that, you're gonna struggle. If you just get to the league and all you gotta do is do what you're doing, which is hoop or play football, that's all you gotta really worry about. Those are the guys that are really, really good. Those are the guys that win championships. Those are the guys that end up Hall of Fame, end up great. Because all they had to worry about was playing because they did all the groundwork. Their parents helped them do the groundwork. They ended
Mm-hmm.
up just get into the spot that they wanted, and then they just played.
That
But if you
part.
got to think about other shit and you don't know how to deal with this and you don't know how to talk to the media, and now the media painting a bad picture of you, and every time you turn on the TV, your name is on the joint, and you don't know how to take that, and now you emotionally fixated on that. Like, nah, I gotta change this. I gotta make the media. Fuck all of that. If you were just raised fully the right way and you wasn't missing nothing, and your parents took care of you the way it's supposed to take care of you, once you make it, I feel like right there, and everything is on the line, and all you got to do is just play. Those are the most successful people to be in these leagues, bro. When they could just play.
That
A lot of
part.
niggas don't. A lot of niggas don't fizzle out because they got too much other shit going on. And I feel like
Hmm.
Jalen Brunson is one of those guys that just goes out there and just plays. He just has all he has to focus on is playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
He's secure in his relationship with his wife or whoever she is to him. He's secure with his emotions. He's secure with how he speaks. All I have to do is play.
and he does that.
And he clearly does that. He got a ship. He
Yeah,
got a ship out
man.
of it.
He
You know what
stays
I
he
mean?
stays super consistent. Obviously, I think there was just a lot of people who were talking about hold up, I think I got a little lag here. Hold up,
Yeah,
y'all.
you lagging
Yeah,
a little bit, but it ain't too bad.
okay. But yeah, so obviously they was talking a lot about his size and can
That
he
shit don't
be
matter.
a 1A
Shit don't
player and
matter.
all that. And he proved a lot of people wrong. You feel
Shit don't
me?
matter.
Yeah,
Bro,
and I
48,
salute
48.
him.
I'll put it to you like this, nigga. 45, nigga, in the shit period. I don't give a fuck what game it is. 45 is nuts. Now, when you look at now, if you want to go size, 45 and this nigga is our height, this nigga 6'1".
Mm-hmm.
45? And nigga had 45.
Smooth,
Everybody on the
smooth,
court is
like
taller than this nigga.
smooth. Like
45
yeah,
is ridiculous. To win a chance to put the Spurs out, he dropped 45. It's
skills
not it's,
pay the bills. All right,
and that's and
in
that's a
any
and I think
sport.
that's a product of just playing. He ain't worried about shit. He just worried about attaining a goal within basketball. He ain't
Yep,
worried about the outside world. That's he's like, you know what I mean? To do that, you're locked into a different side of things. Like I'm just focused on this. You know what I mean? And I'm
that
able to do
part.
that. And you see the results. So I think a lot of based off of what we spoke about today, I think parenting goes a lot further than this generation thinks, the generation before us thinks. I mean, the generation before that thinks, and probably up until like maybe right, maybe a couple years into our generation, like maybe like after we graduated, but maybe '06, '07, they kind of get it. But everything after that, I don't think the I don't think that parenting has been parenting since then. I'll say that. I think
Yeah, that
for
does.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying parenting skills and parents just being parents and letting kids be kids, that shit's a lost art.
Hmm.
Everything is about money. Everything is about what you can get your kid to do to get money. And I just think that's a scary realm to kind of be in. Because at that point, if everything is it's just like everything is about money. And you know what that is. Money breeds evil. People get really cutthroat when it's all about that. And yeah, just the way that people live right now and the way that people parent and the way that kids are, it's very different than how we came up, I'd say. And it
Yeah.
works out for some kids, but more times than not, I think it doesn't. You know?
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I
and I
think
think it also puts a onus as well, just on parents in general,
yeah,
to make sure you guys still go the extra mile. Like there's no bounds that you can really go for your children. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
if you feel like you might be doing too much, that's okay because too
It's
much is
fine.
never enough. Yeah, like
As
do
a
everything
parent,
you can.
you can never do too much, bro. In
Right.
my opinion.
And there's so many distractions nowadays. You feel me?
You
Kids,
gotta be on it. You
there
gotta
you
be on it,
go.
bro. You have
Kids
to.
need you to be as present. not only just, physically, but, with the real teaching. Parents are the
Even a
first to.
fucking bro, a phone call go longer these days than it ever
Mhm.
will.
Oh yeah,
Just
because
calling your kids
even a regular conversation is helping them understand how to have conversations with people, how to
goes
ask
way
questions.
longer
Yeah, how to
than it
how to
ever
think
did.
before you speak. Like
All of that.
all those things are great for children, and I think more people need to understand that talking to your kids, just in general, is super helpful for their cognitive growth. Like their
Just the
brain
B,
is working.
just the basics, cuz just the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Like we gotta
How was
get
your
back to
day?
the basics.
Right. How was your day? What happened today?
Normal
Who are your
shit.
friends? How many friends do you have at school? What do
Normal
you
shit.
guys talk about? You know what I mean? What did you guys
Normal.
do at school?
What did you eat today?
Yeah, facts.
What did you guys play? You played what?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Who's your best friend at school?
Yep.
Who don't you like at school? Like this regular conversation, bro.
Yeah, real conversation though, because that's what kids need. Like, obviously, baby talk, whatever. You have your little baby talk, do your thing.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, if you are in any setting, whether it be at home or, out and about, you at Walmart, you at the store, whatever,
Just talk to
always
your
try
kid.
to, yeah, try to make it interactive. Give them something to think about while they're doing everyday stuff, because obviously you want them to get used to that, because one day they're going to be an adult and they're going to have to go to a store and pay the clerk,
They're gonna have
know
to.
how to talk to them. Like, come on,
This is
man.
this is regular shit. I think a lot of that shit just be lost in the shuffle because it's how do I get my kid to be rich?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get my kid to and a lot of people you may have every kid is not gonna be rich. You may have to it's like we didn't end up rich. We ended up okay, but it's like everybody can't be rich, bro. So it's like it's dealing with that and understanding like, man, we're gonna just be the best version of us. That's it.
That part. And
If
that's
that's the
one thing as
goal,
well.
everybody
Like
will
you
be all
can
right.
you can change your financial situation,
Exactly.
but what you can't
That's
change is time. All right.
or your
Like,
or you can't really change your characteristics either. Like what you're built with and what's instilled in you. I ain't saying I won't say you can't change it, but it would be really really hard to change it if you didn't grow up for fucking 20 years a certain way and certain shit wasn't instilled in you. You're not gonna be able to instill it in yourself a year later.
mm-mm.
Like, oh, I know how to do this now. Like, nah, you don't. You don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? So if you just,
That part.
you know what I'm saying? Not to be a dick about it, but if you a piece of shit, you just gonna be a piece of shit, bro. At a certain age, you know what I mean? Once you get into your latter 20s, bro, and you still a piece of shit, you just gonna be a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah,
If you ain't changed it by then,
that
that's
part.
just what it comes down to.
That's always what it
And
comes down.
a lot of people in life, I've realized, are pieces of shit because of how they was raised.
Mm,
A lot.
man.
And y'all could take that forever, however y'all want to take it. But a lot of people in life that are our age, are pieces of shit because of how they were raised. Not because they just pieces of shit. No, they were raised to be a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
Because their parents was a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And there's a cognitive bloodline of this behavior that is
Yeah, that
never
shit
been
keeps going.
corrected.
It keeps fucking
Yeah,
going.
like y'all never made the right decisions. Y'all never changed your trajectory of direction that y'all was going in. Y'all just wanted to be what you were, and that's cool. Do you?
That's
But at the
okay
end of the
too.
day,
But
like
being a piece of shit is not cool to me. I don't
it's
think that's
not.
cool to a lot of
There's
people.
nothing
So it's
cool
like,
about
so if
it.
you wanted to just do that, don't expect, you know what I mean? You can't expect nothing from that. If you're cool with being a piece of shit, you can't expect nothing from that.
Nah,
And if
I
you're
think
delusional about being a piece of shit, that's even worse. That's the worst piece of shit. That's delusional. Like, no, I'm not. Like, nigga, yes, you are.
I think that's what they would call a narcissist. You
Yeah.
know what
Then we
I'm
start
saying?
getting
Like that
then we
is,
start getting into
yeah,
that
it
type of
gets
shit.
no more narcissistic than somebody who's never gonna take accountability for their actions. You feel
Like,
me?
come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think that's kind of what we see now. A lot of the world and the outlook of how people feel is because of, like you said, how they were raised and what they were lacking. Right? Maybe you didn't have a
right.
mom. Maybe you didn't have a dad. Maybe you didn't have both. There's a lot of people who walk around with that
Or maybe you had both and you just want to be a piece of shit. There's those kind of
part.
people too.
Yes, one
That's
hundred
those are
percent.
there too.
Yep.
Not to
Because a
cut you
lot
off,
of
sorry,
people,
but
yeah,
go ahead.
like you mentioned, there are people who come from two parent homes and they're just
Still a piece
terrible
of shit.
human beings.
Still a
Yeah.
piece of
So
shit. Like,
yeah, and that's why it's like, when we talk about, Father's Day, like we're always gonna big up the fathers who are doing the work, right? And who are actually like making a real example of what you should do, even if it's not the popular decision.
exactly.
Okay. Because there's a lot of people who they are scared, right? Because of what other people think rather than just being a parent and saying no.
Yeah, being a father, bro, is not about being popular. Cause
Man.
a father's never gonna do what's pop. Like if you really being a dad, bro, you gonna do a gang of shit that's unpopular
Oh yeah.
for real. And you gotta just get to a point where you don't give a fuck about that. Because in your mind, it's the best for your kid in your mind. Because that's your kid. And the fact that you're even there is even more lit to me.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, you may and a lot of people are first time fathers this year, and to the first time fathers, bro, just all I can tell you is if you're there, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody deter you from what you think your kid should be doing or how you think your kid should be raised or the things that you should be saying and doing with your kid. Just do it. You have to.
Mm,
The shit don't figure itself out. You have to figure it out.
that's facts.
You have
I
to.
think
That's
I
just
think
that's just where it is. That's just where we're at in life. Like, cause the
mhm.
shit it's gonna look different for every father. Cause every father's situation is different. So you can don't ever base it off of what anyone else is doing. You just be a dad to your kid the best way you can, the way you see fit. But if you're not there, you fuck it up for everyone else. You fuck it up for the niggas like me that's really there. Cause nigga, I'm part of the percentage that's there.
Yeah.
But
We
but for some odd reason I get put in the percentage of niggas don't be taking care of their kids. Shit.
hmm.
Shit. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what that's
maybe
about.
maybe those are the people that y'all know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
'Cause I
We
don't know what
don't
that's about.
we make it very clear we are pro father over here, pro present
Pro mo-
fathers,
pro mother too.
mothers,
Pro
exactly,
parent.
pro
We are pro
parent.
parents, man. We
And
want the
so
parenting to be there.
when we, discuss these topics, it's very, very real. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a certain line that we don't cross. And if you're not taking care of your kids, that's a very major boundary for us.
I can't
And
fuck with you.
definitely, yeah, we definitely don't. We look down on those types of people over here. It's just not a good look. And life is too short, man.
Yeah,
Real talk.
to even be not, you know what I mean? To even have
Yeah,
that thought of
like
like, I'm
y'all
not
think
doing
y'all
that.
got all the time to go out there and make it right with your son or with your daughter.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you could not wake up tomorrow, and
Also,
that's
that can
one
also
thing that
happen.
from my perspective, like that's what I kind of low key don't like about 50 and his son, just their back and
Aspect,
forth.
yeah.
I really don't like that, bro, because 50 never knows, man. And I understand, some dudes are heartless, ruthless, whatever, but
The son don't know either.
yeah, and that's they both got to make it
You
right.
gotta make amends. You gotta make amends
Yeah,
there,
they
man.
have to, bro, because life is too short, man. Life is way too short to be holding on to grudges or to be
And the
feeling
whole
some
grudge is
type of
about
way.
money.
There you
That's the
go,
sick
towards
part.
your parents about something as momentary as money, bro. Like money comes and
Like,
goes, man. It doesn't last because you
like
can't
at
take it with
50,
you when you pass away. Once you die,
I
it's
said,
over.
I said to you like this. 50 made enough money to have enough money for a couple generations after him. Yes, he has. He has Cheetos. But as a son, I wouldn't feel um old. I wouldn't feel like my dad owes me $10,000 a month
That part.
because he's rich as fuck. I would still be trying to make my own way.
Yeah, and I should as well as his son be open to have that conversation if he
About that.
does tell me no, right? Like that's a part of it, right? Is like you're a son, so naturally your father, if he's done anything with his life, he's accumulated some things, right? Maybe it's
Right.
property, maybe it's some level of a business, whatever, right? There's a
But
lot of different.
he don't. he don't
father
just owe
son
you that.
dynamic.
He don't just owe you that outright. Is what I'm saying.
That was my point, right? Is just because of what he accumulated has nothing to do with you. Okay, nothing to do with you, and it is on you as the son to get out there and get it out the mud. You got to go hunt your own kill at every point in every young man's life, right? You reach a certain point in your life where your dad tells you, hey son, these are responsibilities now. If you're gonna live in my house, you gotta pay some bills, or if you gotta live in my house, you gotta
I
go to
got your back.
school,
I got
or
your back.
you
I
feel
got
me?
your back,
There you
nigga.
go.
But you gotta do
But
something.
there's a certain level of responsibility that you have to learn as a man in order for me to make sure that you'll be able to live out on your own one day, right?
Yeah.
So if that's what you have to do, you know that. Don't get upset with your father when he tells you, hey, son, look, I can help you with opportunities, whatever you're trying to do, whatever, but
But I'm not
paying
giving you 10. I'm not giving you 10K.
allowance,
I'm not giving
yeah,
you 10K a
I
month,
paid it
cuz.
to your mother. I didn't pay
I'm
it
not
to
giving you
you.
10. I'm not giving
Yeah,
you
like
10K a month, straight up.
you should
You're not
probably
getting
ask
10K a month.
her, right?
If you're not
Whatever.
doing and you're not doing nothing, you're not getting 10K a month and you're not doing nothing. I did that with your mom already. Your mom wasn't doing shit. She got
But I am
10K.
50 Cent. I am your father. So I
Yeah.
can
So
put you in positions like
to do something. To
most
do something.
parents who work in the industry, who are stars, whatever the case may be. Nepotism always plays a part. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, he may not be able to give you $1 million right out the gate, but he
I can
could
help you
give
get a
you
million
a
dollars.
job at Showtime where
I
he
can help you
has
get a million. I can help
shows.
you.
Yeah, he could. You are you trying to become an actor? Maybe you want to get into acting.
What are
You
you trying to
can
do?
he can get you in acting classes. I mean, he did that for Meech Son. Meech Son became
So
an actor because 50 helped him out, right?
so what do you want to do? You have to do something. Whatever you're trying to do, I can support you with that. I have enough money to do that, but I'm not just flat out giving you 10K, bro, for you to
Bro,
fuck off and you just sitting on your ass.
man. I tell
That's
people
not
this all the time. Like, if I really wanted to become a cop, I would have
easy.
a V line to get on there,
Easy.
straight up, no real back and
Easy.
forth. Just like, hey, I'm just gonna be a cop. My dad gonna get me in there.
No,
Blah,
eat,
blah,
no,
blah.
eat, no, be easy.
So
Should have been
it's,
easy.
it's the same with you, bro. If you really wanted to get on the city, bro, you could talk to
Easy.
Link or Buddy. They gonna
Easy.
know somebody over there. If you really was on them, like, hey, dad, like
Easy.
I'm really trying to get on at the city.
Easy.
Like, really, I'm like on that now. Like, what's up? They could get
Easy.
you in. They could at least get you to talk
No,
to
today. No,
somebody.
no, be
You
today.
feel me?
No,
Like,
today. I can tell my dad that shit today, and tomorrow somebody would be calling me like, "All
I'm
right, so
telling you,
what are you really trying to do?"
straight up. So that's why it's like when you look at that situation, if I'm 50 Cent's son, it's like, bro, like, all right, he might not be able to give me the money, the allowance,
But
but
let
he's
me
my
do something.
father. Yeah, like he's connected to all these conglomerates and businesses. He can get you off the strength at least into
Yeah,
somewhere where you can be able to,
into
grow
something.
your career, get you a little bag. But yeah, that's why I mentioned that. It's just like them piecing it up as father and son. Like they need to do that, bro, because
Yeah.
life is too short, man. Like you don't never know. 50, like, yeah, 50, you got bread right now, but you could
Who
pass
knows?
away. You know what I
Who
mean?
knows?
Anything can happen. Yeah. And like,
Who fucking knows?
yeah. And so, obviously what's going on with you right now, your baby mama situation, you ain't perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro.
Come on.
Like if we
You gotta
parents,
do something, bro. You gotta do something. Just do the best
yeah,
that you
bro.
can for your kid, man. That's all I can say on this Father's Day 2026, bro.
That
Just
part.
do the best just be there, cuz. The best that you can be. That's it. And if you can't, and my thing is, if you can't be there monetarily, okay, it's fine. But still, just be there.
Yeah, man. Put your
The
best
money will
foot
come. The
forward.
money gonna come. The money gonna
Right.
come and go. Money gonna come and go. But your presence, that don't come and go. You either do it or you don't.
Yeah, man. Time is the only thing we can't get back, y'all. Like, as much as we try to act like, we're so busy, right? And we got so much going on in our lives. You're never that busy for your children, man.
Nah, no way.
Never. Never. Especially when they're young. All right. Like we talked about. As they get older, yeah, they're gonna branch off and do their
And
own thing,
and
have
do
their
the
own
things they want
friends.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but while they're still young, while they still do want to be around you genuinely, take that time and really cherish it, man. Because like we mentioned on this Father's Day, it's very important for us to put that message out there for y'all. As fathers out there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you take that time with your kids, man, because life is short. And they always talk about the male expectancy rates and how that's going down every single year. And yeah, it's because we live in a stressful world. As men, yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
stress out here right now for us. But you know what? Nobody cares. All right,
No.
get out, get it, and do something. You feel me?
The
Because
only one that care. The
you
only
feel
one
me?
that cares is your children.
Yeah, salute V, man. Yeah, you've been here for a minute, so we
Yeah,
had
no,
to
I
hit
see him
you
in there. Love,
with that moderator level now, brother. So
love, man.
appreciate you for always pulling up. You've been here since the beginning, and so welcome to the
Big love.
mod
Yeah,
gang.
big love, big love.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to V. You know what I mean? First mod on the channel. You know, straight up. Yeah, 100. Cause yeah, it's fam, man. We a family over here. You know, elite family. That's what we do. But yeah, it's all about that. It's all about family values and making sure that you know we bigging up because like J Rock mentioned at the very beginning, you know, the stereotypes is as black fathers we're not present, but based on the statistics,
Yeah,
that's just
it shows what our presence will
it's
do.
not
It shows what
true.
our presence
Okay,
does.
millennial
You know,
fathers spend 3 times as much time with their kids as any other generation
it says it
previous.
right there.
All right, the proof's in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? We are real men out here. We do what we got to do for our families, but got to make sure that we pay that forward, right? And
Yeah,
spread the message. If you are a father out there, keep doing what
keep
you're
it
doing.
going. Yeah, keep it going, man. You have
You
to.
know what I'm saying? Don't take anything for granted and stay locked in with the Most High. You feel me? Because God is always going to guide you in the right direction.
And he
Straight
always
up
watching. He always watching too.
facts.
Be a good steward over what's been given to you, man. That's all I'll
Mhm.
say about it. Just be a
Oh
good
yeah.
steward. If you were given children, just be a good steward over it. You were given a job, be a good steward over it. You was given
Mhm.
some money, be a good steward over it. Just be a good steward over the things that God has given you, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, pray over them babies. You know what I'm saying? Pray every
That
day
too.
for their
Talk to him.
protection. You feel me? Pray for abundance. All right.
Hmm.
It is okay to ask God for more because you deserve it. You feel me? We all work hard every single day. I pray every day for abundance because it's coming to me. I work hard. I do what I'm supposed to do.
But you
I
know
pay
what goes with
the
that?
dues.
You know
It's
what
coming.
goes with that? The same shit I just said. You can act. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
ask God for more when you being a good steward over what He's already given
Mhm.
you. You can't
That,
ask God for more if you fucking it off. You can't.
that part.
You
Take
know, you ain't gonna
advantage.
get shit. But if
Yeah,
you're
man.
being a good steward over what God has given you and you're asking God for more, He'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
man.
But
Because
you gotta
what
just
is
be
it?
oh, you gotta be more of a good steward. You guys, I'm telling you, being a good steward over what's been given to you, that's low key the key to a lot of shit.
Comparison is the thief of joy. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Listen to me when I tell y'all this, okay? Don't be getting caught up in this whole social media stuff, comparing yourself to other people, all this other stuff that don't matter, man.
Shit, bullshit.
For what you got. What did Jay Gold say? Nothing's better than yours. No, ain't no such thing as a life that's
That's a
better
life
than
that's better
yours.
than yours. Your
Ain't no
own
such
life.
thing as a life
Just you.
that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.
That's your
Right?
life. Your
Love
own shit is
yours.
what you have, the things that you have attained.
Love
Worry
yours,
about that shit.
man. Straight up. Because literally everybody has something to be happy about and proud of. You feel me? And if you've done enough work, like we all have, you can take some pride and sit back and be proud of yourself, man, because you here. God put you here for a
God
reason.
put you here.
Let's all
You're
get a
here for a reason.
straight up. And if you got children, you already got a purpose right there in
That's
front
even
of you
more of a reason.
in
That's
the
even more of a
physical
reason.
form, right? In the physical form, if
Yeah.
you have children, you already have a purpose because, like J Rock said, being a steward over their life and helping guide them in the right direction. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But as far as like finding your purpose, all of us have one. All of us. So don't ever get, sidetracked with the distractions of life. Don't be comparing yourself to other
Bro,
people, what they got going on. Focus on you, focus on your family, and stay locked in on the
man,
task at hand. Like
just
everything
find your
else is
purpose.
just
Find
noise.
your purpose, and when you find it, step on the fucking gas. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah,
Once you
man.
find it, like when you really know what it is, step on the fucking gas.
Yeah,
That's
and
it,
don't
and
let
you'll be all right.
nobody tell you that you can't do it. All
Step on the
right,
fucking gas right when you find it. Just step on it, and you'll see.
straight up.
Should have go a lot smoother.
Look, there was a lot of people at one point said that we would never have a podcast. They said that we would never have a brand. They said that we would never be able to
We
be
never be doing anything
the
we doing.
platforms that we on, and we do it all every single day, proving the haters and the supporters right. Okay, that's what you want to
Chilling.
do, man, straight up, because at this point, life is just what you make it, right?
That's all it's ever been.
Mm-hmm. And you can't be out here looking at things in a certain way when you aren't focused on yourself first. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the world
You can
until
only
you
change
make
yourself.
up your own bed, my guy. All right.
We
Whatever
know.
you
We
got
all know
going
that.
on, yeah, it starts within first. Everything else is just external. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, yeah, we will definitely get on the deeper side of that part. But yeah, man, staying focused, stay locked in and be a great steward to your children.
That might be the joint. Be be a good steward. That's the link for today. Be a good steward over what's been given to you.
Oh
And
yeah.
children are a gift. So yeah, be you got to be a good steward over those for sure. And if you're
Yeah.
not doing that, sad to say, and I'm gonna be the customer on the show. You know that already. You a fuck nigga if you not. You a straight fuck nigga. If you ain't taking care of your kids, you heard it from me. You heard it here first. You a fuck nigga. If that ain't your thought process with children, like I gotta get this from my kid. You a fuck nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Seriously.
man.
And
You
I can't.
gotta do
I
that.
don't condone it, and I can't fuck with it.
Nah, the elite, we do not support deadbeat parent activity, men or
Women
women.
or men, and the women, you
Straight
fuck
up.
nigga too. Fuck nigga too.
Yeah, man. You get the same smoke.
Same treatment.
So any
Don't give a
final
fuck.
words before we get out of here, Jay? For the people.
Happy Father's Day to every fucking father out there. You know what I mean? Stay on your dean. Stay doing what you're supposed to do. Um, we hope that we get another father in the next couple years. Hopefully B get one. We need B to get just one.
Oh yeah.
I know you don't really want to rock with it. Just
Nah,
get one.
facts. I got
Just
to. You
get
know
one.
what I'm
Just get
saying?
one though. I hope
Oh
I
yeah.
get one out the
We
deal. You know what I'm
manifesting.
saying? I hope I
We
get one out the
manifesting
deal.
that.
I'm not sure, but I hope I do get one out the deal.
B, appreciate you,
And
homie, for the $50 donation.
oh man, love, appreciate that.
Appreciate you, V, man.
Yeah,
Salute.
I hope B get one out the deal. And for all the other fathers out there, man, just just keep doing what you're supposed to do. And if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, turn it around, man. Turn it around and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? You still got
Yeah,
time. That's what B said. B just said, nigga, life short. Turn it around, man. We here for a short time. Very,
100%.
very short. Shorter than you even think. And for the ones that just don't give a fuck and just almost just live life, you a fuck nigga. And I can't condone it, and I hope nobody else. I hope you hold everybody hold your homies accountable. That ain't taking care of their kids. They fuck niggas. You should get far away from them. Far away from them as you could. If a man can't even attempt to take care of his kids, get far away from them. What you
Man.
got, B? What you got, B?
Hey, I ain't got much to add, man. That's much we gonna add. But I will say this. Yeah, to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. You feel me? Happy Juneteenth to all the
Oh yeah,
FBA
forgot about
as well.
Juneteenth. Hey,
Yeah,
love
salute.
to the
Yeah, we're
black people
gonna
too.
definitely get into that though this week. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
forgot about that
Give y'all a
a little
stream
bit.
of, the origins and really go into it a little bit. But y'all
Yeah,
make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're
please
growing
do.
every single day, and we appreciate the fact that y'all show us so much love and continued love, right? Just because, like we always mention, this is an independent Media
Yeah, man, we do
Company.
this
All right, we do
dolo.
this on our own. Nobody behind us, just me and your boy. All
We
right,
are the show. We are the showrunners.
facts. So we appreciate everybody who supports us, man, because we understand that, you know, in these YouTube streets, a lot of people be doing a lot of strange stuff. And we glad that we can do us and y'all still support it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's mad important,
Yeah, it
especially
is.
in these fake times that we live in. For real, for real. So much love to y'all.
Love and
We will
respect,
catch
man.
y'all. Yeah, we will catch y'all again this week. Like I said, we got new tech. So
It's
you guys
up.
are going to start seeing more of the
It's
platform
fucking up.
in this format as well. And obviously, we're going to do the in-person pull-ups too. But yeah, this is definitely the new wave that we on. And so we appreciate y'all through all of our growing that we doing over here at Elite Media, man. So thank you all, and we out. Peace.
Love